Yeah. Peace. What's good, family? Day 27, 30 days of enlightenment, upgrading our consciousness. Today's video is going to be about understanding your values. Now, I'm not talking about your personal value. I'm talking about what you place your mind on to consider it valuable. All right, so let's jump right into this. In the context of building with others, creating relationships, sustaining and growing relationships, we want to come to the understanding of values. Why? Because it allows us to understand what other people find and deem important in a reality. Now, based upon the way the reality has been organized, they're really quick to place value on external things. And this look like, commercials, TV shows, having the latest, having the newest, keeping up with the Joneses, and all these other type of things. And this is the way the reality likes to illustrate what value is to people. But the only reason why they're able to do this is because those in which they show these images to, the pictures and the videos to, have a conception that is false already, which is they lack love. Now, it might not always be that direct, but that's the foundation of a lot of the, I would call it the lack of awareness. Because what they sell is the feeling of love. What they sell and what they make to seem as value is the concept of love from a physical item, from a physical thing. This was the reason why commercials make you feel for the product. They make you desire the product like it's valuable to you. But you don't even know why. They just give you a whole bunch of reasons. And because we don't know that we are the true value, we sometimes, most times, fall into them little traps and things. So I want to illustrate this picture for y'all so that you guys could feel for more of the concept of valuing. And then we're going to bring it into the internal, more so intangible aspects of this reality that we are in best interest giving more value to. So check this out. If you guys know that one space, fast food space, right? You can go to some place like Starbucks to get some type of drink that mix it all, almond milk, whatever you want, pumpkin spice, all the goodies, right? The way that they're able to conceptualize people to make that a need in their life is because of the feeling that those people find from that. So the way that Starbucks makes them feel when they walk in, the smell, you have it your way, all these things, boom, right? That value of that drink is not zero. There's some value there. That barista back there know what she doing. She whipping the whip, you know what I'm saying? She creaming the cream. She doing all of the things. But how valuable is that in the true form of understanding? Of course, you can make your own drinks at home as well, but the values are not in the right focus. If we're looking out in the world, if we're trying to find and trying to seek, we're not going to find the values because the illusion is look outside. And that's the whole thing. So people who value cars and clothes and shoes, why? Because they're expecting that love aspect to come from the approval of somebody else. I want to get this new Mercedes because if I do have it, everybody else going to know the type of time I'm on. Or I got to get this so that people could feel like I'm on it and I got it like that. But those are intangibles. I mean, those are not intangibles. Those are tangibles. And it seems like you're getting something that is intangible, which is that approval, which is that validation. So in this observation, the sister or brother we are observing right now, they value people more than the essence of life. And I'm not saying that that's incorrect, but what I am saying is, where's the true value in that? Is that really valuable? How valuable is it that people think that you got money? How valuable is it that people think you got stuff? Or you popping this, you got that? How valuable is that? Depends on what you value. Now, if we start looking at more of the intangibles, the more of the internal values, right? Something along the lines of patience, something along the lines of wisdom or honor, respect. Things of this nature, of course, are not tangible because they're not things, though they are observable because they're intangible things, right? So when you start to have a higher clarity on what is valuable to you, you start to notice that those secondary things, they want to show up anyway. They want to show up anyway. The car want to be with you because the values that you carry and possess as a spiritual being, it wants to be something that you can show and share with others. Because when other people get a taste of you, they're not going to just hear about all this stuff you have. They're going to really hear and feel for the energy that you possess. They're really going to hear and feel for the mindset that you embody. You understand? And those are things that last longer. Now, if y'all like the Bible scriptures, y'all like, I know I like to bring in the ones that are clear, and I like to create the clarity on them. One of the scriptures be like, don't store your treasures on heaven where, don't store your treasures on earth where thieves can break in and steal, but store your treasures in heaven, ... Basically, what that's saying is that the things that we feel like matter don't, because we cannot take them with us after this reality experience. So having all the cars in the world, having all the clothes in the world, there's just going to be more clothes because the world is abundant, and we're going to create more clothes. So you're basically just stacking paper, you know? And that's not a problem. I'm just saying that so that we can have a clarity over the things that really last. The things that your soul embodies while you're moving in this reality are the intangibles. That's what it is. Oh, you want some money? Well, you might want some mindset, because having the wisdom and the clarity and knowledge of utilizing the funds is what's going to have your bank balance bouncing. You dig what I'm saying? It's not just hoping for the dollar signs. It's really the knowledge. It's really the wisdom. It's really the clarity. Those are the intangibles. So basically what I'm illustrating to y'all in this video is y'all can realize that the world has a plan on showing people what living means, showing people what it means to be successful and things of this nature. But the world falls short on realizing that the reason why they pick those things is because of the feeling that it brings. It's because of the rejuvenation of spirit that it brings. For you to have a fucking success here, to be able to invest in people's lives over there, that's a spiritual thing in my perception, right? But without the wisdom, without the knowledge, without the discipline, without the intelligence, without the studying, without the research, without the trial, without the error, without all of that, you better off working at McDonald's. And then when you get the money, you go ahead and buy some Jordans and get your ass back to work. You know, that's kind of interesting. So I like to allow for people to understand the true values is the wisdom, is the knowledge, is the understanding. Because then when you have the money, it teaches you exactly how to use it. So you're supposed to invest it. It's going to be a seed over here. We're going to plant the seed over here, and it's going to kick back like this, and we're going to take this, and we're going to plant another seed out of that, and that's going to keep kicking, and we're going to do like this. It's about how you use the energy. So I would like to introduce the concept of values into this 30 days of enlightenment and allow us to realize that some of the things that we know are just not going to be told. They're not going to be said and not going to be promoted. But we have to keep that. We have to remember that. And we have to walk with that knowledge. So with that being said, family, I appreciate y'all. Today's day 27 in the 30 days of enlightenment, upgrading our consciousness. Super excited. I'm going to talk to y'all very soon. Stay tapped in, and let's get this. I'm going to talk to y'all. Peace.